Good evening and welcome to Masimdumise right here on Life Destiny TV. Your life, your destiny. Thank you so much for joining us, and I am Sbuso Mtia. Tonight on the show we have Appeal Gospel Ensemble. They are here to tell us how they praise, worship, and also how they reach out to the community through evangelism. Feel free to interact with us on our social media pages. It is Masimdumise Gospel Show. Right now we're going to take a break. When we come back, we speak to Appeal Gospel Ensemble. They tell us about their journey in music. This is Masimdumise. We'll be right back.
Soon our troubles will be done, and our burdens will be lifted, when the Son of Man will appear. I will shout, home sweet home. Soon our troubles will be done, and our burdens will be lifted, when the Son of Man will appear. I will shout, home sweet home. I'm going home to meet my Father in that sweet Beulah land. Oh, how I long to meet my Father in that sweet Beulah land. He's in true forces of Pella, Nemithalo izotula, Maena ezangamafu, Sizotula sisi ekaya. He's in true forces of Pella, Nemithalo izotula, Maena ezangamafu, Sizotula sisi ekaya.
Oh, Lanibo is in Lupo, Zeopela, Ekaya, Beulah land. I'm longing for you, and someday on me I will stand. Beulah land, Beulah land. There's no more pain, no more pain, and no more sorrow in that land. Beulah land, Beulah land. There's no more pain, no more pain, no more pain.
Kanado chema monyarata, Kanado suwa munyebenuta, dimimfuzi dovimbanemi, Kanado suwa munyebenuta. Jehovah ndiye mfuzi wangu, hapana chandinga shaya, anondi vatisa pasi pamafuro manyoro oseseta pamvura inozoro tamwea wangoponeswa. Jehovah ndiye mfuzi wangu narini, ndiye mfuzi wangu, ndiye mfuzi wangu unyoro nenyasha zitanditewera nichagara mumbama Jehova mazua ose kanado chema monyarata kanado su wa monyebenuza
What a beautiful song by Appeal Gospel Ensemble, Mufudzi Wangu. When we come back from the break, we speak to them about their album and also about their nomination at the Kara Awards. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is Masimdumise. Welcome back from the break. This is Masimdumise right here on Live Destiny TV. Your life, your destiny. Thank you so much for joining us. Today on the show, we have Appeal Gospel Ensemble. They are here to tell us how they praise, worship, and also how they reach out to the community through evangelism. Feel free to interact with us on our social media. The name of the page is Masimdumise Gospel Show. Joining me right now is Mqondisi and Prevail. Prevail, I'm sorry I did not ask you your surname. What is your surname?
It's Shumba.
Shumba. So we are joined by Mqondisi and Prevail Shumba. Thank you very much for joining us on the show, guys.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
By the way, when they said I'm speaking to Appeal Gospel Ensemble, I was like, how did these people come up with the name Appeal? Can you just describe the name itself, Appeal Gospel Ensemble? How did you guys come up with that name?
Yeah, the name, we thought it was a beautiful name, especially with the message that is in it. That's what we're all about. The songs that we're making are to appeal to souls out there about the message that we do have. And that's the message about nobody else but Jesus Christ.
Nice one. You're speaking of the message, and obviously you're referring to the music that you do, apart from obviously the preaching.
True.
So describe your sound to us.
Okay, our sound, so I can describe it in this manner. What's unique about our sound, or we're trying to make it appropriate. We don't use just chords, instruments and such. We just keep it simple and unique, and that it preaches. That's the only thing which we aim for.
So obviously, you guys are looking for a more solemn sound. Is that how you guys describe your sound? Are you guys more solemn, or are you more classical?
Solemn is probably the right word.
Solemn,
but also, in addition to that, what we mainly concentrate on is the lyrical content.
Okay.
Yes, the sound is quite good, but we also make sure we try and make sure that the lyrical content is great and appealing.
Right. Speaking of lyrical content, just give me 2 lines that you think are the most powerful lines that you guys have ever written.
I'll just take it from our favorite song as a group. Our favorite song is entitled Mufudzi Wangu.
Yes.
And the first line says, Kanando chema, munondi nyaradza. Translated, it means when I cry, you comfort me.
Nice one. So what keeps you guys going? What inspires Appeal Gospel Ensemble?
Okay, simply what inspires Appeal Gospel Ensemble. It's the fact that we have a vision and we have a goal. And we put aside our differences. The only goal which we have is to preach into music, through music, so that people can repent and draw closer to their God.
Of course. Do you want to add on?
Just adding on, and I always tell my friends this, and they can also concur. Quite often, I'm responding to emails from Australia, from around here in South Africa, Bloemfontein, Pretoria, from the UK, from the USA, from Zimbabwe, from Zambia, of people that come back to us with feedback of how they've been touched by the music. So sometimes we don't we really appreciate what it does.
Yes.
But we've really gotten the feedback that it's doing something to people's lives, and that inspires us.
Right. Take us through, this is an ensemble, so clearly you guys come from somewhere to be where you are right now. Take us through that.
Okay.
How did that come about? Yes.
Okay, the group was formed at Mhluze SDA Church. It's back in Merobeck in Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
We were a group of members of 7. The only goal which we had was to preach and to reach into people's lives.
Yes.
And it was through support from that we got Esontweni and Abatala and such. And another thing which we have great writers here.
Yeah.
God has blessed us with great writers, and we are humble of that. So I think it's through faith and through our God that we are here where we are today.
Awesome. Your favorite song, you said Mufudzi Wanga.
Wangu.
Mufudzi
You're gonna learn. Yes.
No, I'm gonna try as much as possible that I learned today.
Awesome.
I learned, it sounds Venda though.
It's very close.
It's very close to
It's
Venda.
Shona. You know Venda from the Venda area.
Yes.
You just skip over the river, you're in Zimbabwe. That's where the language is.
Of course. You got it right. So Mufudzi Wangu, why that particular song?
Well, it's a solemn song, and it speaks directly to the heart. You know, there's a lot of suffering in the world, a lot of sorrow in the world.
Yes.
So for all the people that are in those situations, it speaks to them and gives them a promise that there's somebody to comfort them.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Prevail. Thank you very much, Mkondisi.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Appeal Gospel Ensemble as they sing a song called The Lord is My Shepherd. I am still going to learn the other translation, but otherwise you do enjoy and be blessed.
Oh, Jesu wam, omphefumulo wam, ungakhohlwa imisebenzi yakhe yomusa. Nguwe othethelela izono zami, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe. Ngiphakamise amehlo wami ezintabeni, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe. Ngiphakamise amehlo wami ezintabeni, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe. Ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ngiyambonga Baba. Ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ungenzela okukhulu kakhulu, ngiyambonga Baba. uJehova, ngiphakamise amehlo wami ezintabeni, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe. Ngiphakamise amehlo wami ezintabeni, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe. Ngiphakamise amehlo wami ezintabeni, ukholo lwami ngiyalubeka kuwe.
What a beautiful song by Appeal Gospel Ensemble. That song definitely deserves a Kara nomination. Right now, they give us words of encouragement. Do enjoy and be blessed.
The song we're about to do is called Tsepa Tapelo, which means trust in prayer. The Bible in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17 says, pray without ceasing. When you're happy, pray. And when you're sad too, pray. And there you will find comfort. Let's listen.
Who sing how to her Tsepa Tapelo Busihu Harobala Tsepa Tapelo who say how to Sepoya how Utsepile ma Busihu Mama Kamangwe Utsepile ma Utsepile ma Tapelo not get Utsepile ma Tapelo
That was Tsepa Tapelo by Appeal Gospel Ensemble. Right now we're going to take a break. This is Masimdumise. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. This is Masimdumise right here on Life Destiny TV. Your life, your destiny. Thank you so much for joining us. Today on the show, we have Appeal Gospel Ensemble, and we are joined by the group leader, also known as the music director, Collins. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Prevail was with us on the first segment, so we kind of like moved Mkondisi and then brought the musical director because we are going to speak about the album. Apparently, number one. Apparently, when I say apparently, is what I've read and what I've heard. And can I actually use this English? Apparently, allegedly, supposedly.
Right. Okay.
Supposedly, you guys got nominated for that album, right? Let's firstly speak about the album itself. Who wrote it? Who worked on it? And then after then, how did you guys get a nomination?
Okay, our album is called The Reason.
Yeah.
We started recording it in the year end of 2015, and it came out in Easter 2016.
Yeah.
I can say we are multi-talented, and we have writers and good arrangers. So if one can write a song, we should just come together and arrange the song and make it work. So we submitted our album for Kara Awards, but we just did for the sake of doing it. We didn't even think we were going to get the award. But surprisingly, we got an email this other time saying you are one of the finalists in continental, African, continental, whatever, what they were talking about. So we're just surprised when we received the email, when we were so happy because we were one of the finalists for the rest of Africa. Yeah. You can imagine the a cappella groups which are in Africa. Yeah. So you find that in our album there's different languages like what Prevail had mentioned earlier on. We have Shona, we have Zulu, so we are different people, but we come together for one thing, to aim to spread the good news to find near ends.
Yeah. Now, what was the purpose of creating songs in different languages?
I can say if you read Matthew, it talks about the Great Commission, go ye therefore preach to all around the world. Yes. So that is what we are trying to do. You find out that on our second album we are trying to put even Zambian languages. We are trying to Tonga, Bemba, Shona, English, Sesotho, all those types, so that we can read different congregations.
So with your music you want to teach and preach at the same time.
Yes.
So that obviously, after I've listened to your album, I'll then either make a commitment to Jesus or not make a commitment at all.
True.
Right. Great. So, what are you guys currently working on at the moment? Now that the album is out, of the way it got nominated, are you guys working on a new album? What are you guys currently working on?
Okay, currently we are working on a second album. We have some songs in for our second album. On our first album, we did 8 tracks and then we added a poem. Okay. So we are trying as much as possible to give people what they want. We are trying to add a number of songs in our album. So we are trying to make 10 or 12. So for now, I can say we have 6 songs that are ready to be recorded. So we're still working and to add on some songs.
No problem. Prevail, you want to add something?
Yeah, and by the way, on the upcoming album, there's a single that's already been recorded. Okay. It's called Tsepo Tapelo.
Tsepo Tapelo.
Tsepo Tapelo.
Right. Are you guys going to perform the song with poetry today? No.
No, we are not going to perform.
But you will give it to us so that we can play it on the show, on the channel, right?
Definitely. Most definitely.
Please make sure that you cut a video about that. I know that you guys have a video called Ngenano. Yes. Tell us about that video. Because a lot of people have been seeing you guys all the time on screen, and chances are one person is sitting out there and saying, oh my goodness, finally I see the people behind the video. Yeah. How did the concept come about?
We just came up with an idea of, we wanted to record that song because most people, the lot of churches that we have went to, be it Sunday churches or Seventh-day Adventist churches, they like that song. So we just thought maybe let's just make a video for this song. So we did the video and we got a great response from Fine here.
Yeah. One of your inspirations, I think Prevail said on the first segment, was that you guys travel a lot, you guys do a whole lot of things. And I know that you've worked in the community. You've reached out through the community. It could be either through evangelism or other things. Do you mind telling us about that journey, taking us through that?
Yes, we try to get engaged in different things within the community. Like we've visited prisons. Yeah. We've visited hospitals. We've visited other churches, other denominations that are not necessarily ours to spread the same word.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that each time we visit these places, we're moved.
Yeah.
Because people out there need the Lord and they do love the world as well. So even as we minister in those places, some places you find people that are cast out, outcasts. We've had the privilege another time to minister at a place where a home was being donated to a certain family.
Nice one.
And the music also there was very soothing to the people that were there. So we try to get involved with a number of these things that involve the community because they also need the Lord.
Nice. Take me through the story that you've mentioned now about the home that was donated to a family. Just give us a brief scenario. What happened? What, the house burnt down? What was the story?
Apparently the family that was there, well, let me start here. One of the churches where we come from, it's called Emalahleni City Church.
Yes.
The men in there identified a need.
Oh.
This family, their shelter was not a habitable shelter.
Yes.
So they decided to donate that shelter.
Yeah.
So we made sort of a small service to donate the shelter. And there we were also called if we could come and evangelize in music as well to those people.
Yes.
And also not just give them shelter, but also give them the message.
Yes. All right. Do you have other things planned out that you guys would like to work on?
Yeah.
Going forward?
Yes, we do. Like the album that has just been mentioned,
Yeah.
that's the first port of call.
Yeah.
We just want to try and roll it out. And after it comes, the biggest thing that we have, that we've all agreed amongst ourselves, is that we see longevity in this that we've started.
Yes.
We expect, even when we have grey hair, when we can't do it anymore, we expect others to carry on the same dream, the same mission forward.
Although I don't want to get grey hair.
You will.
I go to gym all the time.
You will.
No, when I get grey hair, I'm always going to go bald.
Okay, that's
it. I'm going to try and go bald. You know, you must be as young as possible, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a land where we'll never grow old.
Oh,
rather wish to be there.
I see what you did there. But before we can go to this song, which song would you dedicate to the community that you guys have worked with? I mean, all those different communities that you had worked with. Which song would you say this song actually speaks to everyone that we've worked with? Or we are either maybe grateful, and then after you guys being grateful, then you wrote that song.
Okay, I think the song that we will dedicate to the community is an upcoming song which is going to be on our album. It's also a single. Yeah. It's called Tsepa Tapelo.
Okay.
As I said before, you know, we are people from different backgrounds, different languages, and what the song basically says, it says you should trust in prayer, be it in each and whatever situation that you're going through. The prayer is the answer to everything. Yeah.
Here we go, Tsepa Tapelo by Appeal Gospel Ensemble.
Who sing how to her Tsepa Tapelo Busi Utepile ing, utepile ma, utepile ing, utepile ma, tapelo, kitapa tapelo, not kitapa tapelo, liha utapi, liha bunyadi, Ujira, Rama Kamawela, Sepa Tapelo, Liha Utabile, Unadi, Kapani, Ujira, Rama Kamawela, Sepa Tapelo, Sepa Tapelo.
They could ask so many questions, they were worried, I know. The angels marveled as he gave his life up for me. I can tell you either not my will but thine in the garden. We are the only reason why. The reason was you. Your soul and mine. The reason was you. The reason was me. The reason was you. The reason was me. So they nailed him on the tree, put a spear in his side, but he said, forgive them, Lord. And he could have called 10,000 angels, but he died alone. Reason was you. Oh, the reason. Oh, the reason was me. Held rather to only to that lose your soul and mine. The reason was you. The reason was me. The reason was you. The reason was me.
Thank you very much for watching the show. This is Masimdumise. Until next time, good night and God bless. Here's Appeal Gospel Ensemble with the last performance.
Man had turned against God, his heart was grieved. He planned to destroy the world with water. But one man
know.